Hi everyone, it's Rachel, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to create 3 different cactus designs using polymer clay. So let's get started. For the pot on the first design I'm using grey granite clay by Polymer, and you'll want to shape this using your fingers. I'm then rolling out a strip of clay, cutting off the excess with my blade, and then wrapping it around the top of the pot. If there's any overlap, just trim it off and smooth out the join. Then I'm taking a piece of brown clay and flattening it out for the dirt. Place this on the pot and then give it some texture using a needle tool. Now I'm taking some green clay called Wasabi by Primo and shaping it into a flattened teardrop shape. Then do the exact same, this time just with a smaller piece. Cut the pointed tip off the smaller teardrop and then join this to the side of the larger one by blending it on. I'm then using my needle tool to create some vertical lines on both sections of the cactus. Before I add the face, I'm cutting the pointed tip off the cactus on a slight angle. For the facial features, I'm using some dark brown clay and also adding some cheeks using the dust from a pink chalk pastel. Now take your pot and add some liquid clay to help secure it and then attach on the cactus. For the final details, I'm taking some pink clay and rolling out 3 small balls to be like the flowers on top. Add an eye pin if you want to make it into a charm, and then bake according to your package's instructions. After baking, I then secured the eye pins with some super glue and also added a few coats of glaze. Once the glaze has dried, your Kawaii cactus charm is completely finished. For the pot on the second cactus design, I'm using a colour called Ecru, which is by Primo. The shape of this pot is very low and flat, so I'm just using my fingers to shape it and hollow out the middle slightly until I'm happy with it. For this design, I'm using a bright green for the cactus. Again, like the last one, I'm rolling it into a long teardrop shape, but this time I'm leaving it 3D instead of flattening it. Then roll out a smaller one and bend the end using your fingers. Cut off the pointy tip and then blend this onto the main part of the cactus using a needle tool. Before I add the face, I'm cutting the pointed tip off the cactus. For the facial features, I'm using some dark brown clay and also adding some cheeks using the dust from a pink chalk pastel. Take your pot and add some liquid clay to help secure it, and then attach the cactus. Now for the black spikes, I'm creating some tiny indents with a dotting tool and then filling these in with some black micro marbles. If you don't have any black micro marbles, you can also use pieces of black clay instead. Add an eye pin if you want to make it into a charm, and then bake according to your package's instructions. After baking, I then secured the eye pin with some super glue, added a few coats of glaze, and then this cactus design is also done. For the last cactus design, I'm using this terracotta coloured clay for the pot. Use your fingers to shape it, and then you can also use your work surface to help get the shape you're happy with. This time I'm adding the soil before I add the rim around the pot, so flatten out a piece of dark brown clay and then detach it to the top. Then use a needle tool to swirl the clay around and add the dirt texture. Now for the rim, roll out a piece of clay and cut out a strip. Wrap it around the top of the pot and then trim off any excess. For the colour of the cactus, I'm using this light green colour, which I'm rolling into a ball and then adding it to the pot. For the facial features, I'm using some dark brown clay and also adding the cheeks using some dust from a pink chalk pastel. For some extra colour, I'm giving my cactus an ombre effect using a soft paintbrush and dusting on the shavings from a green chalk pastel. For the details on this design, I'm simply using my small dotting tool and making some indents around the top. Lastly, I'm creating 5 flower petals using some pink clay and joining them all together. Then take a small ball of yellow clay and adding it in the centre. Now attach the flower on top of the cactus, add an eye pin if you want to make it into a charm, then bake according to your package's instructions. After baking, I then secured the eye pin with some super glue, added a few coats of glaze, and you have your completed cactus charm. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!